Hello, welcome to my stream. Today I would like to show you how you can create your own scaffolded project and build your first PWA Studio extension. Let's start with the stream. So, first thing, we need an empty project. We can do this with npm or yarn create add Magento /PWA. This thing runs on PWA create command or at the Magento / create PWA. And he asks you about the project name. I will use test. Use the demo project. Use yarn to use workspaces later and linking things. And I want to install the project dependencies. So what we need to go in our test project in source and say we need a new folder like static /hello -word. This is the first step. So let's go in our project. And now we do a yarn init. So we need a project name. Our project name is this to use later the possibility for installing our extension. So version 1, description, source intercept. So .js so now we need the source folder and then we create our main file. This is also our possibility to define our extension for PWA Studio. Very important point, your main file must exist. If it's not exist, you get this error, and it's really hard to find out where the error comes from. So now we define our intercept file. So next thing, we need peer dependencies. Peer dependencies in our case would be Magento build pack in any version to register, having the possibility to register with target's own extension. And we need Magento /Venia UI. Also in any version to register route. So, and then we need React in this version and React DOM also in this version. So this is all. So let's start with the intercept file. We need a module .export targets. Also an error function. Target. So let's copy it. So let's register our module. We're using Magento at build pack special features tab. here you can find the documentation, which special flags exists. We enable AS module and CSS module to have the possibility to style our module. Also, we need targets of add Magento. There's currently no autocomplete. So routes. So let's do it empty. So we have routes, the intercept file. So let's run a yarn install in this thing. So now we need root components as folder. I really like to structure my extension like Venia it does. For that reason, route components are the main entry point of a controller or a route. And for that reason, I really like it to have it like the core. So now we define our main component for our route. So let's say hello world.js. There we need to import React from React and need a const hello world equals also arrow function component. It's really easy thing and really small without any dependencies to React states, etc. So we need a hello world there. So this is all for the first. Oh no, we need something. We don't. But not forget about export them. Export default hello world. So we have intercept. We have hello world. So now we need routes push. Here we need a name like hello world. So now we need element hello world, and we need a path to our main component. So we need copy absolute path to this and removing this because we have later this thing installed over yarn. So now what we need to do, we need to add our extension as a dependency because Magento needs to know about it. So we copy our extension name. So and writing a link and copy the absolute path. What link does it? It links the extension over with yarn. This is really cool because we can having changes in our extension, and they will apply it to the front end. Mostly all things. There are some expectations or some things where you need to restart your build process, but mostly all things works with yarn link very well. So what we need, we should create a SSL certificate before we start a server. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder, sorry. So now we can do a yarn install. So now I can do a yarn watch. This is, if I did not something wrong, we have already a route. They say hello world to us. Let's see if it works or not. If I don't do a typo. So our front end is ready. Hello world. It says hello world. Awesome. So next thing, I want to have some styling there. Cool. So I go to Linear UI and take a look how it's done in some component. Let's take a look on the product sort. Okay, we need a CSS file. Cool. Hello minus a word.css, and defining there something like root, and say color is red and text origin is center, and we need some padding 10 1 m. So this is all. Okay, so how I can import this? I should say import default classes. Let's do some cheating. I need to write product sort. Oh, lit nickel, nice feature. So what I need is this thing. We need classify. We need product sort, but we need hello world CSS. Need this thing. We need to find where is classified defined. Yeah, loop path. So import this thing. Cool. So now I want to have a div there. Main element. So I need to define class names, and then I say classes.root. Cannot. Oh, I break the original class. Okay, now we have red hello world. So next thing is we want to have optional parameters. So this is a thing where you definitely need to restart your server, or we want to have a name as parameter. So also what we need import use parameter use params from param. So and then we oh no, let's do there empty space. So now I define a const and say name is equals to use terms, and this is all. Now I can define a message. Message is if name is set, then we want to have a message like hello name. If not, we want our hello world. So now we use a message here and moving this thing here. So, and I want to have I reorganize the file a little bit, as classes is from my point of view the first thing. So hello world, hello Magento. Oh, okay, we did something wrong. What we did wrong? Cool, it works now. This is what I said, or what I was talking. Routes are special things in Magento because they are injected over Babel. And for Babel injections, you need to restart your watch process, and maybe you need to reset or restart the watch process 2 times. Sometimes route changes doesn't get injected first time, and yeah, if you have some error like this, restart the watch process, and on the second try it most works. So, by the way, currently it's not a good way to debugging it. There, maybe I will do some video in the future, but yeah, you need to have installed React tools and need to know where this thing is injected to see how it works, and it's really hard to understand. But this is currently all from the first stream. Thank you for listening to me, and wish you a nice evening. Goodbye.